Well, how do you feel about tonight's game?
Oh, I don't like tonight at all. That's family I'm playing against. This is not a win game.
Well, cut that part out, but how do you feel about how your team played?
Great first half. And then got a little careless second half, but they're good. They were possession away from beating Maryland at Maryland. And had West Virginia, had a chance to beat them. He's done a great job. That program's getting better and better. But, we did a lot of good things. I thought defensively, for the most part, we were real solid. We didn't handle out of bounds very well, out of bounds underneath, and didn't handle high ball screens late. But all in all, we did well. Yannick was sick. Sterling's, getting better. The coach is sick. So, kind of short-handed right now. Now we get a few days to practice, which will help.
Your injury and your academic problem, you've got 8 guys in your rotation. Does this help you in a way and it gives you better continuity?
I mean, the way it helps us getting other guys quality minutes in good games. But we're just, when you don't anticipate what happened with Emmanuel, and then you didn't anticipate what happened with Marcus, it's kind of hard. But the fact that we don't have those guys and other people have to step up, and I think is a good thing, especially against quality teams.
He said, what are the things that you did tonight defensively that made it so hard for them? He said they had to change their game. What was it that you guys did so well?
No, we just, first half we defended and guarded without foul. In the second half we fouled a little bit too much. But if you take away the 4-point play and out of bounds underneath, I think you'd be pretty happy as a coach. I just think for the most part we kept people in front, because they do a great job of penetrating and kicking, because they got kids that can shoot 3 and space the floor. KT did a real good job of, going over, for 2 days we went over stuff that they run. I think first half we kind of recognized it and did well. But if you keep people in front of you, generally you're going to contest shots and not give up second shots, and that's what we did. And then there are times we ran our offense really well. I know Nick got off to a great start, made shots, but most of them came off the offense, and that helped. When you run good offense, helps you defensively.
Larry, you and King are obviously close, old Carolina guys. How special was it for you to coach against one of those Carolina guys?
It's not special, but I look over and I know what Coach Smith meant to us. King and I have been close. I'm just proud, that he's coaching. I'm excited for him because I think he's going to do well. I watch the way they play. It's so similar to the way Coach wanted us to play, only I don't think he had 7 or 8 McDonald's All-Americans, so. But, we talk all the time, and, our whole thing is we wouldn't be doing this unless we were touched by Coach Smith. And I don't know of anybody, there's a lot of Carolina guys that talk about Carolina family, but King hired all Carolina guys. So Coach Smith told me when I got my jobs to hire Carolina guys, and I tried to do that. King is one that's really done it, with Brian Reese and Derek Phelps, and Rick Callahan had a connection with Eddie Fogler, so I kind of love that. That's where the Carolina family, that's the way it was meant to be.
You mentioned the fast start that Nick got off to. Did you see anything in practice and the days leading up to today that led you to believe he might come out really hot like that?
If I told you that, you'd think I was a genius. So I ain't gonna. No, nobody can. I just know that it's been difficult for him dealing with me. You know, me trying to let him know what I expect and how I want him to play, and you know, constantly being on him. But you know, he's trying, and you know, I think the most important thing that he keeps communicating with our team and with me, and but I think a lot of it has to do with having Ryan with them, and having Keith getting more and more comfortable. You know, Ben's like another point guard, so all those things I think help him.
How much pressure does it take off of him when Ryan is in the game?
It's a lot because, you know, when you're running the team and then you're guarding a point guard who has the ball, you know, so much, it's tough. You know, a lot of times Ryan can take him off the ball on offense where, you know, he doesn't have to push it and doesn't have to get you into stuff. And a lot of times his matchups, you know, he doesn't always have to do it on both ends. You know, so it helps.
You talked about needing some of these other people to step up. Did you see a spark tonight from Ben Meligu?
He's getting better. You know, we need him. He's much better than he's played. I think he's putting a lot of pressure on himself, which I respect kids that care like that, but you know, at the end of the day, he's got to relax and play, and he'll help us.
You've got several guards who are similar size in that 6'4" to 6'6" range. How is Ben Meligu different from some of the other guys that you've had on the perimeter there?
I don't know, I saw him in high school and he just played, you know, he's a hell of a player, ran point guard, played off guard, just played, but they're all pretty similar. You know, he's athletic, should be a great defender, and I think he will before he's through. Should be a great rebounder, I think he will once he loosens up and realizes that. You know, he can make shots. You know, we haven't seen it, but I saw it before he came here, and it's just got to get him to, you know, relax and just play.